How am I gonna start this? Alright, Otafest. I'm just about to get ready for that. I don't really have many plans for that. I'm probably just gonna hang out with my friends, maybe talk a little bit afterwards. I do plan on showing you guys a couple of transitions in cosplay. But that's really it. I don't have any other plans outside of that. But yeah, I hope to see y'all there.
Makes sense. It's when Connor says you win the game if, you win the game if, you win the game if. It's not good, but it's fun. And you can hit me up. What do you mean? Hit me up.
I'm a blue player. I'm a blue player.
You're what?
I'm a blue player.
Oh, then never mind. Don't hit me up. Actually, do not talk to me. Do not write me. Do not send me a missive. Do not send me any kind of telegram. I care not for your deck. And honestly, block me. It'll be faster.
So the transition thing didn't happen, but what I can say is, first day of Otafest, great success. I got into my Lloyd Forger cosplay. 4 people recognized me, 2 wanted to get selfies from me, 1 in a Yor cosplay, the other in an Anya cosplay. Spent a panel learning how to draw manga. This is my dog water attempt at it. This is why I make hip-hop music and not my own freaking covers. And as part of that, I also got artwork. I also got artwork from the hosts of the panel. Their handle is right here. Yeah. I also attended a Papa Mutt's Q&A. Well, it was really only like 20 people that showed up there, but you know, if it works, it works. And I also attended Porcelain Maid's thing, or Porcelain Maid's Q&A slash poll or slash meet and greet in my Lloyd Forger cosplay. I also got some new merch. Or not some new merch, some new artwork. This is the first one. You can see the bottom. I can flip it around and post, but that's who it's made by. And I also got this as well from Sakamimi-chan. I have purchased Sakamimi's work before in the past, however, it is not safe for work, as I have been a bigger fan of their not safe for work stuff compared to their safe for work. But yeah, that was interesting. But tomorrow the plan is, if I can get some time, I'm going to get dressed as Mori Calliope, do a Hololive cosplay meetup, do some panels for, get a panel sorted out with Froggy Lock and some traveling ones in Japan, and we'll see how things go. It'll be the first time showing off my Mori Calliope cosplay in public, so I look forward to that. Hopefully, we can get that done in time.
I'm all in with chip stack is how they're in and out like cashiers, you fat. What? You turn a foo fast making D's until I'm jack in the box, stumped him jabbing in the end a cold cat.
This field is already separating very, very good. Harurara falls all the way back. We see Gold Ship in the back. Charging up, Oguri also in the back. Just shy of, is that Gold? I can't tell, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely Gold Ship. Grass Wonder and Gold City just up ahead. Oh, that's Narita Taishin, my bad.
Who have I done this for? I've been on this road for way too long, and know picks at my heart and soul. Who have I done this for? I've been on this road.
That looks like Amy Lee. Parentheses, author's note. If you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. By the way, I will be. Yeah? Do you want the PDF?
No, it's not what I was gonna say. You segued into this, you were like, oh yeah, it's May, it's Mental Health Month.
Right.
my shit kind of has
Right.
something to do with that.
Same.
And then you started regurgitating like psychic damage.
No, what I meant to say was, I'm not related to Jar Wade, but I wish I was, because he's a major effing hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. This is still Harry Potter, by the way. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the seventh year, parentheses, I'm 17. Are you sure you want the, Froggy, do you want the PDF?
There's no way
Yeah.
you've been telling me, don't
Right.
worry, Froggy.
Right.
Don't worry, I have the entire panel planned.
Correct.
Don't worry, Froggy, I have the entire panel planned. It's gonna be really great. And the whole time you were just gonna read my immortal.
I would never, I'm a goth, parentheses, in case you couldn't tell, in parentheses.
Day 2 of Otafest. Alright, I got home a little bit earlier than I was hoping to, but, you know, it is what it is. It did start to get a little bit shady near the latter half of the event. That's just part of that's just part of having an event taking place in the city. But either ways, it went out pretty good. It went out pretty good. 4 people recognized me in Morikalive cosplay, and they all wanted to take pictures at the Hololive cosplay meetup, which I'm pretty happy about. I also got to do a meet and greet with Froggy Lock. That was pretty chill. Everyone was very excited when I gave her a follow. But yeah, I actually got something from the Hololive cosplay meetup. It is a Peroni trading card. Great times, great times. I also got some art from the exhibitor hall. There was a point where it got so crowded that people just started forming a giant lineup towards the exhibitor hall, so they had to start lining people up to ensure that they didn't reach max capacity. So I didn't really get as much work today because of that. You really got to discipline yourself with like just spending money at these conventions. Because let me tell you, unless you are a nepo baby like me, unless you're a nepo baby like me, or you have no financial discipline whatsoever, you're gonna wind up spending loads of money on shit, dude. Like I was close to getting a figurine, a freaking figurine, and they just cost like $200, $300 freaking dollars, near $1,000. It is ridiculous. But yeah, I got some decent art out of it. This is the first one I got. It's Hololive Promise, and the artist is from R2 Salt. I'll put their socials in the description. And I also got some Wangan Midnight art from Yanimations. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. I also have another work here that is slightly more ecchi, but you know, I'm putting this shit up on YouTube. I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, exhibitor hall went well. I got to all the panels I wanted to go. to. Plan for tomorrow is I might arrive at the convention a little bit later. Just because of the way things are gonna work logistically for me. But yeah, I'm gonna go as Earthkun. We'll see how many people recognize my outfit there. If they recognize it at all, if they don't, no, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll see if I can take footage of the closing ceremonies. I might not be able to. But yeah, I hope to see y'all there.
Yeah, it's been a nice run. Anytime I see Ultimate Team Racing,
Yeah, Dr.
Slowly, their eyes close as their bumpers touch. Fireworks.
How was that?
All right, we're at the end of the con. It's probably the most depressing part of it. Yeah, during the closing ceremonies, I got close to tearing up, but nothing crazy. It is definitely some of the more downcast sides of the con. Me especially, because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be attending Otafest next year. I spent way too much on like the merch and the artwork and whatnot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the funds to attend next year or the year after, so that's why I was downcast. Also, I dressed up as Earthkun today. One person recognized me. Not four, like yesterday and the day before when I was more Calabian Light Forger. Just one. And I was able to attend a panel Porcelain Maid was hosting. That was pretty funny. I also attended a visual novel panel that was more on the horror side than it was like the erotic side that we know and love. But yeah, it was not bad. It was not bad. I got a couple of postcards, Cottontail and Narissa. I already went through the whole spiel of how Cottontail recognized me at the meet and greet last year for Otafest. I am still over the moon over that, and I'm very happy about the VTuber guests that they got this year. There's a lot more, not only a lot more variety, but there is a lot more dynamism. For that matter of fact. Yeah. The cards are from Oryoku. I also got this illustration of Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame from Kaminiki. And I also got this illustration from an artist by the name of, I know their name starts with a PHI, but I forget what the other half of it is. I'll just put their Instagram in the description. I also got my first figurine, freaking Overlord. Only gonna show like the top half of it because I don't know if the bottom half will be allowed. If it is, we're gonna be absolutely hysterical. If it isn't, tough luck. Nice. It actually looks not bad. All I need is just a stand for it. Actually, oh, there is a stand here. I'm a fucking amateur when it comes to this. You can tell that I'm just starting to get into my Gunnar arc. I'm going out of my hip-hop arc, and I'm going into my Gunnar arc. Are you happy, haters? Or people who think that I suck at rapping? Is this what you wanted? But yeah, the plan after this is, well, I'm gonna go off and edit this vlog. I'm gonna also try my best to get together more workings of some singles I want to release, some tracks I want to release for an album I've got planned for the end of the year, and also just get prepared for the next couple of ciphers over the summer, and also just life. Yeah, but well, if you want more, I hope to see you all around. Peace.
Time marches on. Set the clock to 0. Time marches on. Paradox is all I hear though. Time marches on. A past calls being too near. We're rushing is what I appear now. They're not gonna like it.